It's the beautiful truth. The heartbeat of the world of film quickens in the autumn of each year as we bring together for your pleasure the best movies we can find. Over 140 feature films from all over the world. That's our loving mission. It's what the Chicago International Film Festival is all about. The love of film. Bringing together and rewarding the best movies. It's what we're all about. So sit back and relax. Everybody.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? My name is Richard Roper. I'm the film critic with the Chicago Sun-Times and the co-host of Fox 32's Good Day Chicago. And it is my honor to be your host for the awards ceremony for the 52nd Chicago International Film Festival. Let that sink in for a minute. 52 years. 52 years ago, Donald Trump hadn't even been handed his first $5 million by his father. He was so young. It's a long time. This is the oldest competitive international festival in North America, and I know we have a lot of our jury members and our filmmakers here with us tonight. So good to see you all here. Many of you have traveled from all over the world to be with us, and we're honored to have you here in my hometown of Chicago. And yes, that was Ken Nordean's voice. He has been the official voice of the festival for all 52 years. He is now 96 and can still be heard on WBEZ with word jazz. Now, those of you from Chicago, anywhere in North America, you remember Ken Nordeen doing all those commercials over the years, right? Remember he used to do the commercials for Taster's Choice freeze-dried coffee? I actually thought it was good because of Ken Nordeen. It was freeze-dried coffee. I wasn't an astronaut, but he made it sound so good. And now for the awards, here to introduce our animated short film jury is short film programmer Sam Flancher. Sam.
I'd like to begin by thanking this year's animated short film competition highlighted the artistry poured into the world of animation. From abstract hand-drawn animation to woodcut carvings to claymation to detailed three-dimensional worlds, these films truly recognize the diverse voices in the animated field. Our animated short film jury is with us tonight, and it is Steve Saki, Kara McKenzie, and Patrick McDonald. And I'll read for you their commendations. First, they wanted to give a special mention to the film I, Destiny by Nick Pilarski and Destiny Riley for its look at the African-American experience through the lens of hypnotic animation. So this is from the jury. Our runner-up in the animated short film competition is presented through a compelling woodcut style to tell a simple fable of vision and blindness through a character who sees the past with one eye and the future with the other. The sumptuous expression of the animation has a fluid beauty which culminates in a vital and necessary philosophy. For evoking the importance of staying in focus, the jury awards a gold plaque to Blind Vaisha by Theodore Ushev. And our top animation prize goes to a film that truly impressed the jury for its audacious, authentic commentary on pregnancy, family values, isolation, and everyday mendacity, for using ordinary settings, intricately detailed art, unique character design, and a hilarious screenplay. The jury awards the Silver Hugo to Moms on Fire by Joanna Reitel. Let's take a look at a moment from the film.
När det bara är 4 dagar kvar, hur är livet då för en höggravid? När man inte ens kan knyta skorna längre. För man når liksom inte. Och framför allt, när man har noll lust att bli morsa igen.
Our live-action short film competition exemplifies the kinds of artistic expression and experimentation so vital to the short film form. Our jury this year is Marnaz Saidwafa, Julian Grant, and Sergio Mims. Here are their commendations. We first First, we award the Silver Hugo to Rhapsody by Constance Meyer. The film is an engaging and charming look at the life of a lonely man whose only connection to the outside world is his neighbor's baby. The film successfully shows his warm, joyful time, as well as his distance and alienation. The tiny, fragile body of the baby echoes the inner side of the large man. And our Gold Hugo winner for the live-action short film competition masterfully depicts the innocence and desperation of a young girl, her inner pain, and the brutality of the pornography industry with a quiet, subtle approach. For its beautiful cinematography and powerful portrayal of emotional trauma and desperation, we award the Gold Hugo to Madre by Simon Meza Soto. Let's take a look.
Con brillito se ve más bonita.
Rojito.
Sana, enamórate de nosotras.
Our short film documentary jury is Ruth Lightman, Maria Finizzo, and Mark Helenowski. Here are their commendations. This beautifully photographed yet harrowing film challenges our understanding of the truth when a young Bangladeshi woman shares a story of her violent assault, changing the course of her life and her parents' perception of their daughter forever. For this, the jury awards a gold plaque to Moriam by Francesca Scalisi and Mark Olexa. And this next film celebrates our universal language and cross-cultural connection to sports through members of a small town in Sweden as they prepare to welcome a local hero home and ultimately learn and change their own aspirations in the process. We are pleased to award the Silver Hugo to Home of the Brave by Gustav Hugosson and Andreas Nilsson. Let's take a look.
Idag är det rätt lugnt och skönt här i alla fall. Annat blir det på onsdag. Då kommer det folk från Eksjö till mig titta på när Nicke har sin fest här. Det blir annat då. Jag är knappt hinner med att dricka vatten.
Okay, wow. Thank you, everyone, for this one.
Wow.
And, I don't know what to say. We're not the best in English, I should say that, but that was really cool to see. And I hope you will see the movie, and I hope you like it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hi. Our Chicago Award is presented to the Chicago or Illinois artist for the best narrative feature short film or documentary. The award applauds and celebrates the tireless efforts of regional talents who contribute to the enduring art of cinema. The Chicago Award jury is comprised of Nicole Bernardi-Race, Michael Kaplan, and Chris Swanberg.
Hi. The jury would like to first make an honorable mention to Carlos Cova's Fragments for its beautiful and unique storytelling and important subject matter about a Bosnian refugee and his memories of home.
And the 2016 Chicago Award goes to Sean Convey's Among Wolves. For its strong storytelling, its lyrical moments, and its very human story. The director chose a very difficult and largely unknown topic, the members of a motorcycle club in Bosnia. By showing us the complexity of these individuals and their moral convictions, we see a glimpse of ourselves, human, flawed, but engaged in the world. And now, let's take a look.
What can I say? This is amazing. I'm so happy. It's it's been a long time coming. I couldn't have done it without this guy. And Kevin was the writer, executive producer, and it just every day, him and I plugged away at this for the past 4 years. So this is a huge honor. It's an honor to screen here, and it's super honor to get this. And I just thank you all for this. Thank you.
The Chicago International Film Festival has been recognizing LGBTQ films from its inception. The Q Hugo Award celebrates the talents of gay-themed films from around the world. This year's jury is made up of Mihai Kirilov, Scud, and Stephen Cohn.
Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. I just thought it would miraculously be where I wanted it to be, but it wasn't. I'm honored to be here. I live here. I love it here. Thanks a lot. I've been bragging that I've been a queer juror, which to me sounds like an amazing John Grisham book. Okay, here we go. So we're giving 2 awards. These guys have been great and been very honored. For its erotic daring and its exploration of time and passion in their rawest and most intimate forms, the Silver Q Hugo goes to Paris 559, and we're going to hear from the filmmakers, I think, from a foreign land.
Hi, it's 9 o'clock in the morning in Paris, and I don't have so much time to send you that message because I have to run to the university to give my classes of scriptwriting. So thank you very much for that beautiful award, which is some kind of an achievement and will be very helpful, I think, for the movie, and especially in the United States. So to thank you, I send you also a beautiful shot of the capital. This is Paris, and with all my greetings to Chicago. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody. I'm recording this video from Hamburg, another windy city, the German one. I'm so happy that we get the Silver Q for Theo and Hugo, and so now Theo and Hugo will be associated forever with Chicago and with Chicago International Film Festival. So thank you very much. I send you all my love. Cheers.
Hi Chicago. It's Geoffrey who's filming me, and I'm very happy to be outside the hotel to record this video because this morning I tried another one and it was really, really difficult to do it alone. So I'm in Hamburg, another windy city, the German one, and I'm very happy that we receive this Q Silver Prize, I think it's the right name, in Chicago for Theo and Hugo. I had very good memories from the festival and from the city. So thank you very much. Kisses from Germany. Tschüss.
I would just like to thank Chicago for having the film here. It was a very daring choice, and I would like to thank the jury as well. The prizes are very important to filmmakers. Jacques and Olivier really wanted to be here, and as you can tell, they're perfectionists with a great sense of humor. So thank you again. They'll be thrilled, and we plan to release the film in the early part of 2017. And look forward to sharing it with the U.S. and Canada. Thanks so much.
This is the gold. Here we go. For its piercingly honest portrait of adolescent sexuality, its alternately tough and warm empathy, and for how it effortlessly and evocatively captures a place and a time, the Gold Q Hugo Award goes to Heartstone by Gudmundar Arno Gudmundsson. Here's the clip.
Ætti bara að vera svona skrítin. Bara alltaf leið.
Here to accept the award is director Gudmundar Arno Gudmundsson.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the festival organizer, the jury, of course all the audience that come to the festival. It's my third film here in Chicago. I had 2 short films before, and they were so lucky to get an award. So now like it just continues. So that's amazing. I'm very impressed by the city, Chicago. I'm very surprised as well, because normally I'm not so much for big cities, but there's something calm and nice about the city. And I'm trying to figure out what it is, if it's the river that goes through it, or if that it's open spaces. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a very nice city. Yeah, but okay, thank you.
So good evening, everyone. I love the New Directors Competition because the spirit of discovery has always been an integral part of the Chicago International Film Festival from the very beginning. Although the festival is 52 years old, we are always looking forward to seeing what's new and what's next and what's different. And the New Directors Competition provides the opportunity for us to think about both the present and what the future of cinema will be. So this competition, like I mentioned, is always one of my favorites. And part of that is because as we have this year, what distinguishes the competition is often we have short filmmakers like Gudmundur, whose films, they come back with their first feature and we show it as part of the competition. And several of the films this year in the competition are award-winning short filmmakers with Chicago. So we're always thrilled to be presenting them and seeing what they're working on next. So I would like to express our gratitude to the great work of the jury. It's been fun having you guys here. You've spent the last week watching a lot of films, eating a lot of good food, having fun together, and enjoying the city, I hope. So please extend a very warm welcome to our new director's jury. We have Pato Castilla, Helen Dutoit, and Nick Allen. So thank you for being on the jury and for your love of cinema.
First of all, I want to thank the Chicago Film Festival. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Madison. And Dan. You don't know who's Dan. Thank you for these days. This marvelous days enjoying the new directors' movies. Thank you, Nick. And thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What am I saying? What am I saying?
Am I going next?
No, it's you, no? Yeah.
Yes.
Punished.
Hi, the Silver Hugo goes to the film Fado by Jonas Rothlinder. It is a disturbing yet captivating exploration of jealousy that plunges the audience into the emotional turmoil of the character's psyche. Assured direction by Jonas Rothlinder takes the viewer on a reluctant yet compelling journey that concisely articulates the dangers of extreme male entitlement. It was not an easy choice, but it was extremely powerful for us. Thank you. There's a clip from the director, I think.
Hey Chicago Film Festival, my name is Jonas Rothlinder, I'm the director of Fado, and unfortunately I can't be there tonight with you because as you can see I'm standing next to the Kamogawa River in Kyoto in Japan. I'm attending an artist residency here and I'm working on my new project, so that's why I couldn't make it to the festival, which I was quite sad about to be honest, but yeah, first things first. So. But when I got the news today that Fado won the award, of course I was even more sad that I couldn't be there. But yeah, first I couldn't believe it actually, because just the invitation to the festival, to the New Directors Competition, and to be there with so many great films and directors was a huge honor. And winning this award on top now makes it quite hard to understand. And also this award is the first international award for Fado, which we are very, very happy and proud of. Personally for me, I have to say that I have very fond and dear memories about the Chicago International Film Festival, because I attended 6 years ago with my one of my first short films, The Shirt, and just the time there was very, very special and very I met great people there, and yeah, so many great memories about the city of Chicago and the festival, and winning this award now, coming back with my first feature and winning this award makes it very special. So thanks a lot for this great news, and thanks to the jury, thanks to the festival. We are very proud and honored. I hope you're going to have a great party tonight. Cheers from Kyoto. Ciao.
Present a Gold Hugo to the happiest day in the life of Olli Mäki, which boasts an astonishing confidence of vision and execution with the story of a boxer struggling to focus on his preparation for the World Championship, while his feelings for a woman are threatening to eclipse that very ambition, told with gorgeous black and white cinematography, pure emotion, and a sense of humor. The happiest days in the life of Olli Mäki offers nuance and naturalistic performances and originality. It's difficult, that word. With its many potent choices, it is a fresh film for all of the senses. You continue, I'm tired.
Director Juho Kuusmanen was with us in Chicago until this morning. However, he did leave a message for us before he left. Here to accept the award on behalf of Juho is Lily Reber from Mubi.com, the film's distributor.
So, thank you for this amazing prize, Golden Hugo. I'm very, very honored to have it. So thank you for the jury, and thank you for the Chicago International Film Festival for inviting me and my film here. It's my first time in USA, and it has been extremely nice few days. The people that are working for this festival are the drivers, volunteers, Mimi, and it's just so extremely nice people that I'm just happy to be here, and to win this award makes me even happier. So thank you. Unfortunately now I couldn't be there in Chicago at the moment because I'm already in Philadelphia. Well, I'm not at the moment in Philadelphia, you see, but yeah, this was recorded yesterday. Okay, bye, thank you.
Well, I thought Juho did a lovely job with his video, but he was unhappy with it, so he sent a posthumous message for me to also read to everyone. So hard to express the excitement and joy in front of camera, especially when you are from Finland, where the happy and sad faces look basically the same. For a fiction filmmaker, it takes at least 2 years to release your own feelings, another 2 years to write it down, and a year to make a film out of it. I was so surprised when I heard about the award that I couldn't express myself clearly. This award is extremely important to us because our wonderful distributor, Mubi, will have a theatrical release for the film in the U.S., and the Golden Hugo makes our black and white Finnish art house debut about a boxer who nobody even knows sound almost interesting. There must be something worth seeing in it because it's been awarded at the Chicago International Film Festival. So once again, big thanks to the jury and the Festival of Chicago.
Now I want to talk a little bit about my friend and friend to everybody here and a friend of everyone who's ever loved movies, Roger Ebert, who fearlessly championed movies by the new and the unproven. He supported directors with challenging or unconventional visions that, without his encouraging words, may never have seen the projection light of a multiplex. From Spike Lee to Ang Lee, Errol Morris to Michael Moore, Roger helped launch filmmakers of all different kinds. He embraced cinema's ability to allow audiences to enter and empathize with the lives of all types of people. It was a vision and it was a mission that he shared with the Chicago International Film Festival. Now, in the spirit of his sense of discovery and his tireless commitment to defending diversity, this annual award celebrates the fresh and the uncompromising filmmaking talent of new directors from around the world. And here to present the award is my dear friend Chaz Ebert. Chaz.
Thank you, Richard. It is so good to be here tonight. And
I don't get a chance to do this often enough, but I want to thank you for all the years that you worked with Roger at the Sun-Times and also on the show. And Nick Allen, who's one of our film critics at RogerEbert.com, told me that this particular film that they chose is one that you really must see, because he said it's one that Roger would understand exactly why they chose this film. This year, the Roger Ebert Award goes to Kills on Wheels by Attila Till. The film's surprising genre mashing takes us through the looking glass into the world of disabled, handicapped assassins. Assassins. Assassins in wheelchairs. It's a highly entertaining, dark comedy and action thriller. The film is distinguished by the equanimity with which it treats its protagonists, who are rarely seen on the silver screen. This is a movie with cojones.
Hi everyone, I'm Judith Stalter, the producer of Kills on Films from Laukon Film Group. I've just received this fantastic news regarding this memorable prize, so I would like to thank you all. I was there in the festival and enjoyed so much the great audience and the fantastic Q&As. I liked the most the educational screening with the Chicago Public School students. So I will keep this memorable experience forever. So thank you again and enjoy the rest of the night. Goodbye.
Hi there, Chicago.
Hello,
This is
Chicago.
Attila Till, the director of Kills on Wheels, and he's Imre.
I'm Imre Juhász, I'm the cinematographer. Hello, and thank you.
And now we are in Tel Aviv, in Israel, and we have just heard this great news that we received this prestigious prize, and we are very happy here. Thank you very much. It's great.
We also want to thank you in behalf of the hard-working cast and crew. Thanks a lot.
And of course, many thanks in the name of all the disabled people who starred and were featured in this film. It's a great honor for us. Thank you very much. We are very happy.
Thanks.
So I didn't know how I was going to quite follow that, but Roger, of course, was a huge fan of documentaries when a lot of other people weren't quite calling them out, from Hoop Dreams to Errol Morris's early films. So I think it's actually a nice transition. There were some numbers, so I felt like, okay, we saw about 600 documentaries, which I think was pretty cool, from all over the world. The selection this year was very excited about. Out of those some 600 documentaries, we selected films from Bosnia to Bolivia, Ghana to Galway. I think it's Galway. It's alliterative, so I threw that in there. It's Scotland. This year's collection of docs tell captivating stories of real people in extraordinary ways, from the poetic to the observational to the journalistic. Now I'd like to bring up our jury, Livia Bloom and Blandine Mercier McGovern.
Hello. The documentary competition jury just felt incredibly lucky to have seen an outstanding lineup this year. Each film was really valuable and courageous in its own way, and it was incredibly difficult to choose. And we really look forward to following the careers of each of these filmmakers. So the Silver Hugo goes to a film that presents complex and contradictory characters with a light touch. It's surprisingly emotional while celebrating the risks of making art, and with great spirit, it brings the past to life.
And the award goes to Where You're Meant to Be by Paul Fagan. I believe Paul is here, correct? Yeah.
And here was me more concerned about whether we had supplied the wrong film. We hadn't given you the fully subtitled film, and the audiences probably wouldn't understand most of the English in this film. But fortunately they did, or clearly, yeah. I'm gladly. What a fantastic few days I've had in Chicago. Like making a film, I guess a festival's the same. It's about a team of people who kind of really work hard and put everything into it for that duration of the event and before. And I really, we've been so well looked after by the festival, everybody from the drivers to the volunteers and to everybody else involved in the actual festival and the programming of it. And I'd just like to thank you for that. And obviously for this award, I thank the jury too. So yeah, a real surprise. It's the first outing of the film internationally. It's played in Scotland and it's played in England. Most of the English audiences were full of Scottish people, so we got away with that. So coming here was a like, are these people actually going to get this? And they did. So yeah, I'm really happy. Thank you.
The Gold Hugo goes to a visually astonishing and quietly heartbreaking film that makes you experience climate change and not just think about it. In a humble cabin at the top of the world, science and spirituality might offer solutions to the frightening changes that endanger our future. It's subtle yet urgent, modest yet ambitious. This film challenges us to confront the reality of global warming, but like its characters also it also encourages us to keep hope alive.
And the Gold Hugo goes to Samuel in the Clouds by Peter Van Ecker.
You must have been here when the glacier was still here.
Sì,
Yeah.
Tal vez nieve podemos tener.
I'm really honored and proud and happy to have this award in this festival with already such a long history. I was already honored when I was invited, and to get this prize, it is like heaven. Moreover, some of you know it, I'm going tomorrow to Bolivia, and Samuel will see in 2 days for the first time the film. And it is just so fantastic to bring this to Bolivia. Okay, so many thanks, and I want to thank also the festival. I had a really great time here, and the screenings were so warm, so thank you. Okay.
And now for our international feature film competition, which receives special support from Penelope and Robert Steiner. This competition is comprised of 14 films from around the world and represents the best in contemporary, international, and independent cinema. To introduce the jury, let's watch a clip describing their achievements.
An acclaimed theater producer and director in Asia, he has made his mark on Hollywood as an actor in films such as The Dark Knight, Contagion, and 2012. Please welcome Chin Han. An acclaimed film director and video artist, his films have played at the Cannes Film Festival and the Toronto International Film Festival. His most recent feature, Full Contact, won awards at this festival for Best Cinematography and Best Female Actor. From the Netherlands, David Verbeek. From Buenos Aires, he is a director and writer. His feature, It's Not You, It's Me, played at the 41st Chicago International Film Festival and became the highest-grossing independent film in Argentina. Please welcome Juan Terratuto. Her documentary, The Intimacies of Shakespeare and Victor Hugo, won more than 30 awards on the international festival circuit. And her film Artificial Paradises was nominated for Best Narrative Film at the Tribeca Film Festival. From Mexico, Yulene Olezola Leon. She had her first breakout role with the David Lean's iconic Dr. Zhivago, and has worked with Claude Lelouch, Jacques Rivette, Alan Rudolph, Robert Altman, and Martin Scorsese. Over her distinguished acting career, she has left an indelible mark on film. A Festival Silver Hugo winner for acting and Hollywood royalty. Please welcome the president of our international competition jury, Geraldine Chaplin.
on, jury. Oh gosh, this festival, I wish it would, it's ending. I wish it wouldn't end. We've had the most incredible time. We've had, first of all, this beautiful city, and then this, to be part of this jury, these young, beautiful film artists who are so bright and touching and just it's very, very emotional for me. Thank you all so much. It's
very welcome.
I feel
Thank you.
And then the films, yes. Oh my God, yes, we had the most unbelievable selection of films. I couldn't believe it. Mimi, Michael, where did you get these films? I mean, they're unbelievable. It's, what a trip. They're mind-blowing. The selection is mind-blowing. Thank you very much. Let's get down to the terrible thing is you have to choose. When you do duty jury, what is it? Jury duty. Jury duty, you have to come to a verdict. So we've come to a verdict. This is the verdict. They're all fabulous, though. This is the verdict. Okay, verdict, glasses, please. The verdict is the silver plaque for the best cinematography goes to Kasper Vertats from The Last Family, directed by Jan Matuszynski. Kasper sent a message about accepting the award, which Chin is going to read.
Yeah. So I think it seems fitting that there's a character in the movie called Tameka Beshinsky, who's the voice of James Bond, and tonight I'll be the voice of Kasper Vertats. I'd like to thank Yannick, the director, for letting me into the project from the very beginning and being so consistent in terms of storytelling through the whole process. We should actually split this award between us, Lacek and Anieta, producers, for thinking out of the box, big trust and support, Robert, screenwriter for the amazing and inspiring script, Yana, the set designer, and Emilka, the costume designer. Almost everything you see on the screen is their job. With such companions, it is easy to be a cinematographer. And last but not least, the whole technical crew who are not receiving awards at festivals, but literally made this film happen. Thank you.
Well, the silver plaque for Best Art Direction goes to Jana Janica for The Last Family. So you can read again.
So Yana is also not able to make it this evening, but the effects of their work are felt very strongly here. These are her words. Greetings from my new film set. Sorry I cannot be there, but thank you so much for this award. It means a lot to me. Working on The Last Family was a great challenge, but also extremely rewarding. I'd like to thank the whole team, especially director Yannick Matuszynski and DOP Kasper Vertats for taking me on this wonderful journey. Thank you again for this recognition.
Now, the Silver Hugo for the Best Screenplay goes to Christian Mungiu for Graduation Baccalaureate. The Silver Hugo for Best Actor goes to Adrian Titieni for his performance in Christian Mungiu's Graduation Baccalaureate. Adrian sent a message from Bucharest. I guess it's a thing, because let's take a look, I'm supposed to say, so let's take a look.
First of all, hello to everybody from Romania. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I haven't ever dreamed of such honor. Thanks to the jury and thanks to Christian Mungiu. Long life for your festival and to the audience. Thank you again.
The Silver Hugo for Best Actress goes to, this is easy, Rebecca Hall for her title role in Christine. Rebecca also sent us a message.
Hello, Chicago Film Festival from Boston, Massachusetts, where I am currently on set. As you can probably tell by my warming coat, it's not exactly an attractive look. I just wanted to send something to say how truly, truly grateful I am to receive this award for a film that I care about so much. And it's an honor to receive it from you, and also want to thank all the people that were involved in making the film, especially Antonio Campos and Craig Shulowich and Melody Rocha. And of course the beyond brilliant company of actors that supported me every step of the way to make this performance. Thank you.
What an actress, what a voice, what a performance. You must see the film. Now, after the actress. Oh, but there's someone here to receive the prize. Danielle Di Giacomo. From The Orchard, which is the distributor of Christine. Lucky girl. Give me a kiss.
That just made my day. Thank you to the Chicago Film Festival and the jury for really recognizing what an incredible performance Rebecca Hall gives. We saw this film at Sundance, and to Chaz's point earlier, what Rebecca brings to this role is, a completely empathetic take on a story that has never really been understood before. And it's really one of my favorite performances I've ever seen. And we are super proud to be here and also releasing it nationally. I believe it comes to Chicago next Friday. One of your native sons, Tracy Letts, is also in the film. So he will be promoting. It's going to be at the Music Box. I think it's next Friday, and you should all go see it. But either way, I'm super proud to be, the distributor and supporting a performance as profound and empathetic as this one. And so thank all of you and Anthony Kaufman and the whole programming team for this recognition. And Rebecca, I'm sure, does as well. Thanks.
That's one not to miss. Now, the Silver Hugo for the Best Director goes to Cristi Puiu for his film Sierra Nevada. Masterpiece. There's a clip.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to say 2 or 3 words in order to show my gratitude for this nice surprise. It's always nice to get a prize. For me, this is the second Silver Hugo. I got one in 2005 for The Death of Mr. Lazarescu. So I can tell you that I feel like, a sort of spoiled child. It's not easy to find the right words, and I tried first to find some funny things to say. I couldn't find any. So I will try to stick to what I am right here, right now. Very tired and trying to think of changing the direction. I thought at a certain point that Sierra Nevada will be my last film. I switched on painting. Right now we are in my studio. So maybe, I don't know, I will find the energy to get back and to write another script and to make another film, but I don't think I'm ready for a next project. But this is just an unfortunate confession I'm making right now. Thank you for the prize, and thank you for the confidence. Thank you.
The film is 3 hours long. And every minute of it is extraordinary.
We really hope he's not serious, right?
Oh.
Half, probably.
Now we have the Silver Hugo Special Jury Prize, which goes to Ashgar Farjadis, The Salesman. Oh. I don't know if there's... No. So we get to the biggie. The Gold Hugo for Best Film goes to Cristi Puiu's Sierra Nevada. Yay! And we'll have, I think, a clip this time and another message from the director.
Hello again. I don't know what to say. I lost my vocabulary. My bad English is getting worse. So I try to say something about my dilemma. I've been in some juries during the last 10 years or so, and I know how hard it is to find the right film for the right prize, and how hard it is to match films and prizes. And at the end of the day, you will have some directors and screenwriters and actors going back home empty-handed. But and it's hard to say that, you know, the most important thing is to be selected in a competition, which is true. It's extremely true. But, you know, of course I'm happy, and all the people around me are happy, and all those who worked on this film, the actors especially, they are very happy. It was a very hard film to make. And I am happy to realize that, you know, this film got 2 prizes, and maybe after all it's not it's very hard to say something with sense. Now just thank you, the organizers, the festival. Thank you, the jury. Thank you, Geraldine Chaplin. Thank you, the audience, of course. Thank you.
must get his phone number. I'm alone up here? No, I leave. Okay, I'd just like to give one more prize, which is, it's a golden, imagine it, to the best film festival in the world, Chicago, and go Cubs, go.
You know, we actually have some outtakes from Christie's speeches. He was clean shaven at the beginning of them. Didn't even have the beard. We'll show those another time. But we now must get to our founder and artistic director, the one and only Michael Kutza. Michael.
About this time, I usually give the Founders Award. But before I do that, I want to congratulate all of you and the team for putting this festival together. And thank you for coming to Chicago and my hometown. Yes, the Cubs and the Bulls and the Blackhawks. They got everything going here. This is the original Gold Hugo of 52 years ago, believe it or not. And yes, as the founder, imagine the founder is still standing here. Is that weird? I've been giving an award while I'm still around to a film across the board, whether it's new director, main competition, documentary, short. But there's one film that has greatly affected me this year. And I want to tell you about it and show you a clip, and you'll meet the director. So I was introduced to his films in 1971 here at the festival when we presented Uncle Vanya, and subsequently 4 other films, I believe. This one, this year, Paradise by Andrei Konchalovsky, is a remarkable film, and to me, totally different than anything he's ever done. It is about a subject we've shown so many times in these 52 years, the Holocaust. In a different approach. I think it's stunning, and the Gold Hugo Founders Award. Take a look at the film. It's the trailer and a word from the director. Thank you again.
Ольга Каменская, 10-го года рождения. В 41 году я вступила в ряды сопротивления. Organisation civile militaire.
Wir bauten eine vollkommen neue Welt. Ein deutsches Paradies auf Erden. Da sprang fast das Herz aus der Brust. Ich sah sie an, aber erst nach einer Sekunde begriff ich, dass sie es wirklich war.
Ständig träumen Sie vom Paradies. Aber es gibt kein Paradies ohne Hölle.
Hello, I'm Andrei Konchalovsky. I'm very touched and proud of the prize that such a wonderful event as Chicago Film Festival gave my film, Paradise. I think every filmmaker in the world that tries to understand the reason of our existence on the earth, the reason of existence of human being, can share the last line of my heroine in the film. And the line is that evil grows itself without anyone's help. But good needs enormous effort, a final push. Good needs a miracle. And I think this important thought and message we can all share on our planet now, especially now. Once more, thank you very much. I'm very proud and pleased.
Okay, before we say goodnight, please join me in a round of applause for all of tonight's winners. Amazing work. Kudos. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for attending, and we'll see you at the movies.